Oh, that light is bright. The light is bright.
There we go. You got the camera working, Spec.
Yeah, finally got it working.
Heck yeah, baby.
And then my light is bright, so I can't even tell what it looks like. So hey, hope it's correct.
No, you look good, man.
Hope it's clear.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I'm in here.
You in here.
Recording?
We all in here.
Live?
It's on. We live, baby.
Hold on, we got a special announcement. Y'all don't know this special announcement. It's Aries season. It's Aries season. Yes, it is.
Did you say
April
Aries
13th,
season?
April 13th is my day. It's Aries season. We starting
March 26th.
March.
Heck yeah.
Aries season. You are so right.
Aries season.
Yes, sir.
Everybody else be
know,
quiet.
man.
This is the Q and Spec show.
Let's go. I love
We're
that.
taking over.
Let's do some new stuff tonight.
Right,
Heck yeah.
right.
All right.
I just want to throw that out there.
You guys take over, baby. It's your day. It's your season, baby.
Like I said, I'm gonna interject. I'm gonna let y'all run. I'm gonna let the professionals do what they do. I'm gonna interject though.
Hey, man, we all professional.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
I agree with you. I definitely agree.
So, with that, all right, it's Tuesday, April 1st. We're back, TMH. Whole team is here. You see Q underneath me. We got Spec over to the side. We got TK, the beat god. He's off camera right now, but he'll be back shortly. So got a fun show for you guys tonight. You know how we do it.
What's up, good people?
Up, there we go. What up, Chris?
He's back.
Everything.
Yeah. Yee. So, exciting show. You know how we do it, you guys, right? I mean, we just keep it real funky. We just keep it lightweight. We've got some structure, and we're still working on that. So I know we're going to be getting into one of the podcasts, talking about one of Terrence's works. Which one? We're going to have to wait and see.
Right.
Right? But definitely some good stuff. You can catch any of the items in our portfolio, in our catalog. There's like 19, 20 titles, novels, comics, graphic novels, you name it. Find them on Amazon, tmhcomics.com. So make sure you support, check it out. You'll find some good reads,
Right.
some dope characters, dope storylines, and then we can discuss it here. But other than that, I know there's been a lot of interesting comic book news, since that is really the main focus. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about and we'll get into this in a little bit, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Spider-Man.
Right.
Tom Holland, Spider-Man 4.
They just dropped something.
Yeah, they're going to start filming this summer, and it's dropping already next year.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Other than that, I mean, it's same old. You guys watching Daredevil?
I think I saw a picture of Spider-Man in the black suit, too. Tom Holland in the black suit, Spider-Man.
Ooh, which Spider-Man is that?
Oh, that would be him with the Venom symbiote attached to the suit.
With which one?
With Venom.
Venom.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, what they're teasing out right now. Venom and Spider-Man coming together?
Because they've been talking about it ever since Tom Holland took the role. Now that they have another Spider-Man for the MCU, actually, will they actually get to do all of this stuff? Because now they thought the MCU was going to keep him, but he's still going to be property of Sony, but they're working together for Spider-Man, but not so much with the other characters, which is crazy because the whole Sinister Six is supposed to be getting put together, right? And this is all supposed to be a part of that. That's the whole reason why Kraven the Hunter came out.
So that came out to basically set this up?
To kind of start setting up a lot of that.
Yeah.
Rhino is one of the Sinister Six, and so is Chameleon.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. But I don't want to get too off track right now because
True.
before
That's comic book. You know me.
no. Hey, man, not even, man. Hey, this show was not happening without you, without any of us, right? Especially you, CJ.
You're right about
All right.
Hey,
But I think first what we want to do is hop into hop into Spotify, check out the podcast. Let me see here. I've got Motor and Breaker pulled up. How's that sound?
I like it. Let's
You like
go.
that? All right,
That's one we haven't played yet, I do believe, so I'm with it.
let's do it. I'm gonna turn down this music so there's no boom. Present this bad boy. All right, there it is.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Today, we're taking a deep dive into Redemption Ride. We're going beyond the typical articles and research papers and stuff this time. We're going right to the source, right into the novel itself. Get ready. Because it's a world of grit and action and second chances and all that good stuff. You know, it really makes you think, can people truly outrun their pasts? And that's the big question at the heart of this story.
You know, it's pretty fascinating
Yeah.
using a novel as source material for once. Instead of, just analyzing facts and arguments, we're diving into this whole world the author created. It's like we're getting inside the characters' heads, right? Seeing how they deal with these tough choices they got to make.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head there. Speaking of characters, we should probably start with, Breaker. I mean, he's our main protagonist, right? He's like this former hotshot cop. The kind of guy always got results. But he wasn't afraid to bend the rules a little bit, maybe even break a few.
Yeah.
But now he's fallen from grace, disgraced, and stuck behind a desk.
You can just feel, the weight of his past actions. In the excerpts, I mean, you really feel it. He's desperate to prove himself, wants to redeem his reputation, all that. But he's also battling his own demons, like that
Ugh.
scene where he assaults a suspect right in front of the officers. It's brutal, it's impulsive, and it makes you question his whole sense of justice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that scene, it gave me chills when I read it. It wasn't just about catching the bad guy. It was, I don't know, it felt personal, like Breaker was trying to prove something, maybe even to himself, you know? What do you think that says about him?
That's a great question. I think the novel is really pushing us to ask, is he really seeking redemption, or is there something darker driving him? Like, is it a need for revenge, or maybe even a thirst for power? It's complex. It's something the story really grapples with.
Yeah, and it makes you think, right? Like, do those lines ever really blur?
Yeah.
Especially for people in high pressure jobs, like law enforcement. Where does the pursuit of justice end and where does personal vendetta begin? It really gets you thinking.
Absolutely. And then, of course, you've got Motor, the skilled mechanic, and ex-con. He brings a whole other layer to this whole thing. He's living this quiet life now, but his past is always there, like a shadow, especially that tragic accident where his reckless driving cost an innocent life.
Yeah, that contrast, it's so interesting. You have the quiet mechanic on one hand, and then this reckless youth haunted by this terrible mistake. It makes you wonder, can we ever really escape who we were? You know?
That's the struggle Motor embodies, right? Seeking atonement, trying to make amends for his past, but he's carrying this huge burden. It makes his character so much more than just a sidekick.
Exactly. He's not just there for the ride. And that's where things get really interesting, don't you think?
Mm.
Whoa. I like it. Any thoughts, guys?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's crazy. Man, hold on 1 minute. I'm trying to get my camera keep falling, man. I apologize.
No sweat. We all good, Spec.
All right.
So I'm curious. We got the author here. What was the inspiration for these characters, T?
Man, it just comes when it's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a natural thing, man. Like all the books that have been being written right now. I mean, inspiration comes from stuff like the '80s. Comes from certain things you got to pull from. You know what I'm saying? But overall, just trying to create the universe and put different stories together that actually all still are gonna like meet at a certain point. That's what's so to me. Like every character that's a part of the TMH comic universe, even though it's different stories from not just superhero stuff, but the action and things of that nature, they all have their play in this whole story, in this whole scenario with Jason. But it's just different storylines, but it's all still connected. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, certain things are being pulled from movies I might have watched as a kid, different ideas, things of that nature. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty dope.
Hell yeah. Love that. What's your favorite movie when you were growing up? Like what
Uh,
like what's that standout?
man, to be honest with you, man, I've watched so many movies as a kid. I don't have a favorite. Like it's too many. Like it's too many to name because I could jump from being a Star Trek fan to a Star Wars fan to the Last Dragon to the Golden Child to I mean it's so many. Like whatever movie I watch or whatever cartoon I watch, whatever resonated with me is what I stuck with. If I really felt like, oh man, this is dope, and it becomes a classic in my mind, that's just where it stays. I really, if anybody ever asked me, do I have a top 5 or a top 10, I couldn't pick it because it's too many. Back then for me, it was just too many great movies and stories, man, for me to even choose. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
just can't.
Right.
I just can't.
So I got a question. A lot of people probably really don't realize this. Well, they should know that you write poetry and you're a songwriter as well as doing the movies and the films and the comic books that you're doing. So me working with you as a songwriter, I know you write a lot of stuff. Like you'll come in, hear it, and you start writing, and you
Right.
on top of the head. So with the comic books and the stuff that you're doing, is it kind of the same process? Or do they just come to you? Or you just like, let me sit down, let me write. Do you just start and write? Do you finish a novel or a book in like a week, or do it take a month? Or I got to develop this character, or the development does it? Like with music, sometimes it'll hit you and you can finish in a couple of hours because you just it's flowing through you. So I don't know because I just do music, the music part of it. So just wondering, as a writer, does it come to you that easy sometimes, or does it take a minute to develop these characters and these people that changing the world, flying across the flying everywhere? How does that process work?
I mean, no, I mean, creating TMH comedy started off with, remember like I was like, hey man, I remember when I switched over to doing instrumentals.
Hey T, you're cutting out, T.
Yeah, I started doing the instrumentals, the orchestrated stuff. You know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
that's how Two Man Alana came about. It started with the music first, and then after the music was played out, then I just started writing storylines through the music. I started writing stories based off of what instrument was being played and being processed in my mind, and that's
Right.
how it came about. When it comes to writing stories, once it hits me, man, I can finish within a week if I don't have anything else going on. I can finish a couple of days if I don't have anything going on at all. It's about me focusing and saying, all right, let's see how to get it done.
Okay.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's crazy how it comes to you.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone else can relate, but dang, sometimes I struggle when it comes to writing.
Right.
Like I know what I want to say mentally, but then it doesn't come out like when I'm typing it or whatever. It come out way different,
Right. Man.
Yeah, and then I mean, I just mad respect though, because like again, I just struggle writing a paragraph. I can't imagine writing 19, 20, all these different works.
Right.
Different formats too, man. That's really a gift.
Right.
Yeah, well, I don't know where I got it from, man. I do know my grandmother. She was before she passed away. I didn't learn anything about her in terms of her writing. I always knew she spoke poetry. She wrote poetry, but I never knew until after she passed away that she published poetry. You know what I'm saying? In her own right, in her hometown. So that kind of surprised me because I was like, okay, well, that's where I get it. Like for her to be public, she never told me that growing up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, okay.
Right.
That's dope, man. It's in the genes, man. It's in the blood.
Mhm.
Hey, one day that'd be nice to shout her out and maybe share one of her
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
poetry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say, man. You never know what you're going until you know what you're there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sure. I mean, I don't see how you have the time, T. Right? You got your own personal life. You're writing new things, building up this business, and you're like a musician too.
I mean, that's the whole thing, man. If you love something, man, you're gonna find time to put work in and put time in to do it. You gotta have love for something that you claim in your own right to be yours. You know what I'm saying? It's your heart. You're gonna do it. You're gonna put forth the effort, put forth the time to do it. So it's something that I love to do. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, I'm always gonna find time. I'm always gonna, you know what I'm saying? No matter what's going on in my life, I'm always gonna find time to sit myself down and be like, okay, it's time to break. Because for me, if you can't create, then what are you really doing it for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing it for? You can't really create.
AT, it's crazy, man. You're coming through, but you're coming through like 75%. So like, I think we're getting the context and the gist of what you're saying. But
Can you hear me now?
then there's a well-timed and like we don't hear anything. So you're just cutting out a bit.
Okay, hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's really good right now.
Much better, yeah.
No, I was just saying if you got to find the time to get it done, man. If you can't find the time to get it done, it's just kind of like, then what's the point? So being a creative, man, when you can't fully create, you can't fully create with whatever's going on in your mind, man. It'll drive any creative crazy. So you have to get that stuff out. I mean,
yeah, I've heard that from create. See, I don't feel like I'm a creative, right? But folks that are creative, they got that passion, and they just gotta like get it out. It's like oozing out.
Your phone going out, Terrence?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. You start talking for a minute, it goes out and then it comes back in.
It's going out.
Yeah, so I don't know if you got earbuds in or.
Nah, I got you on speaker. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you might want to take it off speaker and just use the regular and see what happens.
I stand very, very still.
Yeah. For real.
Who said that? Who was that?
It was me.
That was you.
All right.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Not breaking up?
Don't move.
Ooh. But yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Oh man.
Man, how do we do? Oh,
okay. Hey. So
somebody like they turning the signal or something. Somebody
I'm in the car.
Huh?
Somebody in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that was me. That's why I keep putting my mic back on mute because I know I'm making big noise.
Big noise. Right
I'll be back out of the truck in just a minute. I just dropped my son off.
all good,
Hang
man.
tight.
Do your thing, daddy duty.
Yeah. Definitely that.
So
is there
anything else you want to share, T?
First of all, can y'all hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
We can hear you now.
So we'll be in April. So I'm hoping by June there'll be 8 more book processed, published. So That's pretty much it.
You dropping another one in June?
Trying to drop 8 more.
8 more. What?
So that'll be a potential total of 30. That'll be that. Universe will be done by then, and then boom, time to go get the tie. Time to go get some, you know what I'm saying, whoever's ready to, you know what I'm saying, to take this thing on and say, hey, the whole point of it is, you know what I'm saying, it's always going to be, okay, we like this, but what else you got?
Right.
Oh, man, I got this, I got that. We got this, we got that. So what do you want?
Yeah, people don't want to see
I think
visuals.
it's a good number right now. So, and then, that being said, too, I just did a bid yesterday for Amazon marketing. So that's going on right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Amazon marketing.
Elaborate on that. On Amazon.
Yeah. So I just put in the whole setup for the marketing for, you know what I'm saying, with them to go ahead and start getting these books out. You know what I'm saying, in terms of like doing the ads and things of that nature.
Oh, you're talking PPC.
Yeah. Yep.
Be careful with that.
Why you say that?
That could get out of hand real quick.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm just saying. Just
yeah, that's what we want. We want it to get out of hand.
I meant the other direction where you dial that PPC up and it's like, whoa, hold up, it adds up real quick. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's exciting, man.
Man, we gotta get it done, man.
Yeah. I mean, slowly but surely things have been coming together. I gotta say that. Right? When we first connected, I know that you guys have been on this for a minute, right? But thinking about where we started in October, things are really coming together. I think we've got this nailed down, but we definitely, as a squad, we gotta keep pushing and dial this up. T can't be the hardest working dude up in here, right?
Right.
Facts.
Right about that.
Yeah. That's why we here, man. Team effort.
Team effort. Right about that.
So what's on your radar then, T? Like, I know that there's a lot of different avenues, right? I mean, you got the books, you got all the works.
Yeah.
You got the pilot. We kind of got that on hold, but it's, we're trying to finish that up. Then you got other folks out there, Pocket FM, My Vampire System, you got MCU with a strong push. I mean, is there anyone else on your radar that you're really like, whoa, hey, they doing it 100? You know what I mean?
I mean, right now, Pocket FM is like the biggest thing I've seen. But there's Legion M too. Legion M, they've been doing a lot of stuff for a long time. Legion M, I remember when they started their bid on Facebook. Now they're blowing up. Who else?
Wait, who's the other one?
Legion M. Legion M.
Oh, Legion M. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Man, what's the other guy's name? What's I can't think of his name right now. I can't think of him right now.
So for any listeners out there, I mean, if you're on Pocket FM, curious to hear what your thoughts are about it.
Right.
So from what I've gathered, so T actually got this on my radar, but from what I gathered, there's a lot of like audio books, independent author type thing, and you launch your book, or you're launching chapters of the book. So you're actually breaking it up into like, hey, this week I'm launching chapter 10. Next week it's chapter 11. And then you get these credits to listen.
I had Pocket FM for a minute. I was listening to a couple of things on there.
Right.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
What was your take?
The only thing that I don't like about it is, like you said, your credits or whatever. You get so many credits, then you go and buy some credits or whatever, but your credits go fast because you're getting charged the credit for each chapter. So it goes, so for it goes fast.
How many credits? read a whole book?
Phew, thousands probably.
Shut up.
Yeah, because they're not charging you. It's not like you're being charged one credit for reading. You may get charged like 25, 30 credits for that chapter.
Mm.
And then they'll give you a couple free to try to keep you around. They give you a couple free to try to keep you around, and you go do this task, and they give you some credits. Watch this video, they give you some credits and all that. I end up deleting it.
How long were you on it?
Probably about maybe a month, just because one of the stories, I don't know, it just caught my attention.
Which story was it?
Hell, I can't. It's so that I can't even remember the name of it, but it's basically about it was basically about a guy who came from a wealthy family, but didn't nobody know it, and he was basically like he lived like he was broke for a while, and his wife's parents, mom treated him like shit, and it's just crazy. But then he popped out, and when he popped out, he just started taking over and doing things.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, last question about this, because I ain't trying to grill you, Q. But I mean, how did this get on your radar? Like, how did you hear about it? Was it that story? And then you're like, whoa, that sounds interesting. Did someone tell you about it?
Actually was scrolling on Facebook, and that story popped up, and I was just sat there for a second to see what it was, and it actually caught my attention.
Wow.
From their ads.
I was gonna say the meta ads. That's what it
Yeah.
sounds.
That's what it was.
Those ads are very helpful for sure.
Yeah. What about that?
So what do you think, Terrence? Is this something you want to try to explore?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Man, I was reading up on them the other day, and whoever the guy was that wrote My Vampire System, man, I think he had like 14 million downloads from just one chapter. I was like, that's huge.
Wow.
My Vampire System. That's the one about the boy who's in the little school. I read that one, started doing that one too.
Yeah.
And he learning his powers and getting all this stuff as he go. Yeah, I was on that one for a second. But like I said, the platform, just how they do it is just nah.
Yeah.
It'd be cheaper to go find the book somewhere and buy it. Basically.
How much it costs per credit? Like, how much do credits cost?
You get like it depends. You get like $5.99. You may get a couple hundred credits or something like that.
Right.
It sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
It is, but it isn't, because when you think about it, each chapter you're using 30 or better credits. So
Right.
Wow. That's an interesting model.
Right.
I mean, you wonder why folks just don't buy the book directly.
Right.
Unless it's like Pocket FM exclusive.
Yeah. Do the credits roll over? Like, if you don't use all your credits that month, do they roll over? You banking credits?
Yeah, you keep your credits.
Okay.
It's not even a monthly. It's not even really a monthly thing. It's just whenever you want to read some more, pay some more.
So it's really pay as you go.
Yeah. You might
Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's cheaper to buy the book.
Yeah. Cheaper to keep it. Guaranteed.
I don't like how everything's got to be so like profit driven, and it's just so like everything's monetized, literally every aspect.
Welcome to America.
For real.
But, it wasn't like this 20 years ago.
Nah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't until like social media and influencers, and all of a sudden everyone became a coach. Everybody knows something. Everyone trying to sell some product or template. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. Not trying to go there.
Right. I heard it in your voice. I
slowed it down. But speaking of Pocket FM, though, I mean, it seems like a valuable tool because it's the platform. Like, if they've got people on the platform, it sounds like a great way for an artist, an author, to get some exposure.
Yeah, it pulls people in.
So is it
especially for an up and comer?
So it's free for TMH to be in there, to be on Pocket FM.
I have not yet looked at it yet, but I'm going to do some research. I already have it pulled up, but I have not, you know what I'm saying, did my research fully on it yet.
Right.
There are a lot of audio books, man. Like, people just get in their car, travel, and they just want to listen to some stories, man. And so audio books are starting to really, well, actually, they've been big for a while, but actually starting to get more noticed these days. So,
Right.
some people don't want to read too much. I mean, you still have your avid readers, but I think a lot more people just want to listen. They want to kick back and listen.
Yeah, because you're not tied to that book, and you know what I'm saying. You can move around and do things while you listen.
Right.
That's the new wave.
It's funny how people forget Amazon actually started as an online bookstore.
Oh wow.
I remember that.
I thought he was about.
I think Amazon was gonna dominate. It was like,
I
what?
know, that's just like
I mean,
Netflix.
they were one of the reasons why a lot of the Borders and what was the other one besides Borders? All the nice little high end bookstore. Barnes and Noble, yeah.
Wow, that went out of here. They put them out of business.
But that's like,
I mean, Amazon really did put them guys out of business.
They put them out of business.
If y'all remember about Netflix, I remember when you used to be able to order the DVDs, they would come straight to your mail. Now you watching Netflix on TV.
Yeah.
Hey, Netflix went to Blockbuster first and said, "Let's do this together." You know what Blockbuster said? They said, you ain't nothing about to do nothing. You ain't nothing.
Yeah.
And Blockbuster went out of business.
Blockbuster is out of business. And Netflix is paying people millions for comedy specials.
Yeah,
they went right before it was Blockbuster. What was it? Before Netflix, it was what, the Red Box. You remember the Red Box?
Yep.
Redbox. Dude, I think Redbox was like right before Netflix. No.
Right before, that was the Netflix before Netflix. Right, you'll pull up and just go get them.
Yep. $2. Boom, you got movie night.
Mm-hmm. So you had it any way you want. You can still get them right at the corner, or you can have this little subscription where you can just keep sending them back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All you wanted, man.
Hey, thinking about this Pocket FM and Netflix just got me wondering, like, why couldn't you just drop a podcast book, and instead of dropping a new episode of your podcast, you just drop a chapter? So you do what Pocket FM is doing, but you're doing it for free, I guess. But again, for more exposure, send people there, get them to download, get some clicks.
We gotta get somebody good. We gotta get somebody good to read it.
Come on, CJ, that's you.
We gotta get Morgan Freeman.
You want Idris Elba?
People now.
Samuel Jackson. We gotta go with Samuel.
Nah, it's gonna be too many MFs in that story.
Well, now I'm about to say, not if we want it kid friendly.
It is what it is.
Oh man, I'll take Lawrence Fishburne. There we go. We'll do Fishburne. He could do the reading. Sound like Morpheus. Tell him the story. Let's go.
I think he might too.
Yeah, you gotta have a good because I tried some of these audiobooks. Bro, when I hear the voice, you know, I sounds. I'm a producer, so I listen to the tone of your voice first. If that tone not right, I don't even want to listen to the whole thing. Like I listen to maybe
Trash.
sound right.
Yep.
To the next, till I find somebody that
like
the voice. Till I find a voice that resonates with me.
Al Roker, man. Al Roker.
He said Al Roker.
James Earl Jones.
Ah, rest in peace.
We need Andre 3000.
Oh well,
Oh man, he would be a good one.
yeah,
Andre?
Andre?
He would
Yeah.
be dope.
yeah. 3 Stacks would be a good one.
Yo, what is he doing right now? He was doing the flute, the flute before, right? Recently?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Huh?
he was
I
trying to
wonder
do
what else
that,
he's doing.
rethinking,
Killer.
rethinking that, and get back to rap probably.
Oh, I'm sorry. I knew what I was going to talk about when you asked about who else. It was Black Sands Entertainment. Those guys are doing their thing. It's a husband and wife collaboration, man, and they've been killing it for the past 3 or 4 years.
Oh, nice. Let me
Oh
see
yeah,
this.
they've elevated to the point of doing animations now, and they've elevated to the point of actually having again some major names sign up to be a part of it.
Right.
Um,
Because they won Shark Tank. You know what I'm saying? So they did a deal with Kevin Hart too.
Man.
yeah, they're gonna be the next one to blow. I think I may have did a brief shout out to them, maybe a couple episodes back. But yeah, this would be a good time to kind of dive in with them a little bit, just to see, just to give
Yeah.
our viewers
They're giving us the playbook, man.
just a little more background, right?
Or we need to try to connect. Like, that's what I hear. It's all about collaboration. This is them right here? Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's them.
Yep.
And their artwork is tough.
Yeah, that looks real good.
Their stories are tough.
Yeah, they've been doing real.
Yeah, this looks real good. Where's their? I want to see their IG. I'm not sure if I'm logged in. I don't think I'm logged in. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, scroll down. I thought we might have seen a little bit more of some of
My
their
bad, I'm not
actual work.
logged in. That's a beautiful thing, fellas. I mean, again, the playbook's out there. Not, we still do things our way, but
Consistent.
exactly, we can see what they're doing, and then try to like emulate it in our own way. Take a little bit of what they're doing, what Pocket FM is doing, whatever, and then just try to like, run some ads, build up the audience.
Right.
That's why we're here.
Right.
Yep, we got to put in on this, and we got to earn some. Yeah, we got to earn some ad money.
Dark
Right.
Eagle, the guy in Philly. My bad, I can't think of his name right now. He created a story called Dark Eagle. He's been doing really well with his comic books as well. His animation that he's doing reminds you of 1990s, cartoons from back in the day, the 2D and the 2D. You know,
Yeah, a lot of people doing their thing.
on the podcast, man. Talk to him too.
Your phone going out, Terrence?
No, so I definitely want him on the podcast to talk to him about his characters. He's got some dope characters.
Yeah, I like this. That does look very reminiscent of like old school cartoons.
Right.
Yeah. Dark Eagle and Gold Dragon. I like it. Yeah, this
look at
is.
that.
Yeah, this is truly Marvel and DC inspired.
Look at the ice
Maybe
guy.
even a little Mortal Kombat.
That is sick. I'm getting G.I. Joe vibes. Getting like the dude he's got like ice
Yes.
skate, bro. That's sick.
Is he
Yep.
spraying the ice? That's a spray can. There's a few characters in there too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There he is again.
I definitely feel inspired when I see this though, right? Because man,
Dark Eagle. Okay.
All right, so some more that we can dive into. We'll be able to take a deeper look into this on a later episode as well.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's,
look,
Dark
guys,
Eagle
I love
comic.
you all. I love you all, but daddy duties are calling. I gotta go.
all right, Q.
Oh
Popping
yeah,
off.
yeah. We started the show a little late today, so
It
all
is
right.
nine. It is
take it easy,
9:30
brother.
over there. So hey, sorry we got off late start, y'all.
No, you good. Yep. And I'll holler at you guys later.
All right,
Every
Q.
season, brother, every
All
season. Right.
Right. Exactly. Aries Nation.
Yeah, every nation.
All right,
right.
I'm being
All right,
patient.
man. Y'all
Cancer season to be here soon.
Happy belated, Q.
All right, bro.
appreciate it. Y'all holler.
Just the baby for us.
And then there were 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We got CJ back. He's in the house now. He's looking comfy.
Yep.
Yeah. I finally made it. Thank you for being patient.
Yeah.
Uh,
That her
and
signal.
I tried to chime in a little bit. Sorry, sorry, I had to hear return signals.
Yeah, that was a metrodome for me. It was like click, 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 click. That was a metrodome for me. That's what I heard.
You about to start making the beat?
Yeah, for real. For real. That's what I heard.
Hey, we need some spec money,
Hey, what we should do one of these episodes,
dude.
again, if we start dialing into the business side of things, is like, yo, put spec on,
Right.
get him in front of, I don't know, keyboard, drum machine, whatever it
Right.
is, MPC. Dude, I don't even know. I'm just throwing out freaking words I hear. But make something live right here, dude.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
What you guys want to? You guys want to make our own tiny desk?
we can. Oh, hey, hold on, we can.
Oh,
Hey, now, hold up.
yo. Hey,
Oh,
this
you thought
goes
he
both
wouldn't come
ways.
up with something nice?
Ed, you gotta cut that music off in the
Always work.
Oh, let me do that.
Always working.
back.
Dang, that's sick. Hey, we should really break
Oh,
down
yeah.
the scene and then have you spec just throw something up and like in real time, bro. Just
Yeah, I'm with it. Let's work it out.
we could all vibe with that, man.
Yeah.
In fact, I think that would be really interesting if we do that. Like business focused, independent comic scene, TV's movies focused,
Right.
and maybe every other week we just bring it, and focus on the
Yeah.
business. All right, where are we at?
Yeah.
You doing Amazon, PPC ads. All right, what are you doing?
Right.
Then the next week, all right, what's up with the news right now?
Right.
We'll talk about it, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. We can get all this together, man. With the music thing, like I said, Chris Beat guy, he work on stuff. We all get together. Boom. He come in, throw. He raps as well, so he writes as well. So he come in, throw a rap. T is up here writing. Oh, here's a theme song to this comedy that we working on. We did it live. You know what I'm saying? So it's ways to incorporate all what what everybody does. My lane is music, so that's why I don't talk too much about stuff. But that's my main focus. So I'm
It's
with
funny because some of the stuff that I make, like I'll be creating with stuff like this in mind,
right.
like
what do you
anime
mean?
soundtracks. And
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
like
that's something I got to get into.
yeah,
I got
like every beat ain't for every beat isn't necessarily gonna be a R&B or a rap
right.
song. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sometimes
Oh,
it I might
Oh,
it might have to just be for a
yeah,
commercial or
But the
a
thing
video
is,
game
we
or
can. The cool thing is we can set the tone of what we want to do. Just like with Black Panther,
yeah,
that to me
yeah,
was something different. Everything had a, even though it's kind of rap vibe, you still had when Kendrick came in and did his joint with the
uh-huh.
weekend. So it
Rihanna
had that
and
vibe. You knew that was Wakanda sound. So we can create,
he got global with it. Yeah, he did.
yeah, we can create what we want to do. So we can add whatever we want in that pot. And like, boom, this is
Yeah.
our world. This is our sound. This is what we do. You know.
Yeah, I like this.
Yes,
So that's a whole
sir.
nother,
This is making me feel like excited.
yeah,
And so I think that means that we're probably onto something if, we do a few episodes on that in
yeah,
terms of like, all right, music episode. All right, what are we making? What are we doing? What's the vibe?
right,
And then you guys all get to work.
right. Definitely that, brother. I'm with
Absolutely.
that. With all that.
You know, I'm with that.
In fact, hold up, is this it?
I'm actually
I
looking
got
for
a
one.
little surprise for you guys. Let's check this out.
What's up?
Look at that.
Oh wow.
Hey.
Okay. That's dope. Hello.
All right. Am I good to play this?
I don't even know what that is. I can't even see. Now go to the other one. That's the orchestrated stuff. There's another one on there. There's another album on there too. It says that's the OST. There's another one called Provenance, and you'll see it. You see it. Oh, okay, you went on Google. I think you might have to
Hold up while I'm trying to find this. I ruined the surprise, y'all.
What happened? What do you mean?
I pulled up the wrong one.
Well, I'm still waiting to hear it though. Still a surprise. We haven't heard anything yet. I'm waiting to hear it.
How's that looking? Is that it right there? Yep, that must be it right here.
one at the bottom. Yeah, well, either one. Yeah, either one. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's all those.
Should have probably had you set that up, man.
Yeah, that's all. You know what I'm saying? Just the ideas that I was creating. You know what I'm saying? To write the story for the book. Go to Eastern City, man. Eastern City was I think I like that years ago.
I see that number 5.
Yeah, Eastern City. A little different.
Oh, you really like Eastern City?
Yeah. It's based on, like I said, this is based on a comic book. So when it first started, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Before I click this, what can we expect from Eastern City?
A little bit R&B.
All right.
A little bit of Herb Hancock. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let's see. I'm sorry to cut it there real quick.
T Mike,
Man, this would be so sick.
T Mike.
If you buy music and the comic books, bro. I'm not even talking about like the movies. I'm talking about, hey, we dropped a comic. Well, guess what? We also got a single. This song goes with this comic book theme or something.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it was all for. So it's two soundtracks. And matter of fact, Spec and I were working on when we were dealing with Ty, the whole situation. We had the theme song. I don't even know if Spec even has that right now, but we had collaborated and created the theme song for the television show at the time. So
It's crazy.
Yeah, I got it somewhere. I don't even know where it is, but I know I got it somewhere in the file. But yeah, it was dope. The collaboration was crazy.
Yeah.
And what I liked about it too was the soundtrack vibe for the show was like kind of dark. You know what I'm saying? It just had a dark vibe to it, man. But it worked. It really worked. So we'll see what happens, man, when we kick the show up. We'll see. We'll see.
So many possibilities, man. And sometimes what we got to do to stand out is do something different.
Right.
Right. We got to come with the good stories. We got that. But doing something a little bit different, you know, whether it's you guys on the track, right? Or whether we got a remix and you got someone else hopping on the track.
Right.
That could just be, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
You know how you know when they do soundtracks for TV shows and film, man, it's like they in the studio for 16 hours at a time. You know, it's different from just producing music for an artist. Like you're talking about, you know, being a composer, it's more hours spent. You know? So different.
Y'all didn't think I wasn't gonna play one too.
All right, I'm next.
Okay.
Take a number.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie.
Yep.
Hey, go to class, man.
I like that. I like that.
Go crash. All right. Our turn.
Yeah, your turn. Go ahead. What you got?
It's that versus battle.
Pass that mug around the room, baby.
The aux chord. The aux chord.
Yes, sir.
that make you guys think of?
To what?
What does that make you guys think of? Like what are you envisioning in that scene right there?
No.
That was very
I don't
pop
know.
rockish.
To me, it's kind of a
It's a nightclub scene. It's a nightclub scene with a drug deal finna go down type of vibe, man. Everybody in the club doing drugs and acting crazy, dancing, drinking. You know what I'm saying?
right.
The guy, whoever the villain is or whoever the gangster is, he's looking for he's looking for somebody in the club. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, it's about to go down.
I can see that. I can see that. Or I pictured somebody in his car, like driving to the club. And so it's dark and there might be like the reds, the blues, the yellows, as he's driving.
Oh yeah.
See, I was thinking driving too. From what I heard, I like a fast pace, like
Yeah, like you're in a car.
That's what I thought. I was like, it's upbeat, fast paced.
That's what
I didn't think driving, but I thought speed, chase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was that sound at the beginning, that kind of like digital sound. Like, again, I'm not musical, so I can't. But this sound, just. I think there's somebody speeding up or whatever, maybe on a motorcycle.
Let's see. Wait a minute. Let me go here. I pull from plenty distance. Who gonna pull us on? Who got it now? Spec, your turn?
What you got, CJ?
I'm out the game.
He said he out the game. Nothing.
Yep. Y'all turn.
Hang on. Let me log into this.
See that's my issue. I gotta log in, I gotta do this. I ain't finna do all that. I'll be like, take a minute, let me turn this computer on and do this speaker. Nah, I ain't finna do all that. I had that one up for a minute. So that
next week, then you got to have it all queued up, man.
Yeah, but see, now I know. I got it. I'll be queued up next time, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
What's up?
See, we still waiting. Look, we still waiting.
I know.
We got producer Dead Space. Producer Dead Space in the house.
Don't hit me like that.
DJ Silence.
Movie.
Yeah.
Play it at least until the first change.
Yeah, I like that.
I made that when I seen the Beverly Hills Cop 4 that they put out on Netflix.
Hey, I was just about.
Let me honor Axel Foley with this bad bitch. Yeah, so that was.
Is that just it slowed down?
Nah, it's different. It's totally different, but it's still in that same lane.
Because when you mentioned that, I mean, I'm hearing.
Exactly. But it ain't the same. Trust me, it ain't the same.
You produce too, Terrence?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you're more songwriter. You got the words.
Man, please.
Nah, respect me a lot, man. So I learned a lot from him. You know what I'm saying? Over 20 years.
He
You know.
definitely.
Do, do, do.
Oh, but look, the soundtrack are on CD, baby, iTunes, Spotify as well.
It's the soundtrack for what though? Let everybody know what's the soundtrack for.
Soundtrack of Honor,
Who?
for True Men of Honor, the comic book, issues 1 and 2. Those soundtracks are also on Spotify and iTunes as well.
Now,
Nice.
one the actual this. You know, there's a big difference. You know, and a lot of people don't know this, which y'all already know, but just for people that don't know, is it a soundtrack or is it the score? Because sometimes you can buy, like you buy
The
Superman,
first one-
huh?
No, go ahead.
No, sometimes you buy Superman and you're buying the score and it's all Hans Zimmer with the big
Right.
string orchestra
So,
and the ups
right.
and
So,
the downs. But with the
right.
soundtrack, it's artists and people singing and all
Right.
that.
Right.
stuff.
Right. So,
I couldn't
so,
get it out, brother. You was interrupting me,
oh,
brother.
I'm sorry, bro. My bad.
But
So
go
I was
ahead.
listening.
You good, my brother. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna let you know. Issue one is the soundtrack. That is the OST that actually Eddie pulled up the first time, and the one that he's playing right now is actually the soundtrack.
Okay.
So yeah. So I mean the score. So the score is issue number 1, and the soundtrack is issue 2. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, let them know it's a big difference because some people go by the soundtrack and they got the score. They're like, okay, why is it? What's going on? You know,
Right.
it's a big difference.
Why am I
So
listening to the orchestra?
you go
Right,
to
right.
so when you go to the when you go to the score. I mean when you go to the soundtrack. That is the Providence one because there are artists on there that are singing on that project. The one that Eddie just pulled up.
Right,
Ken and Nicole, as you remember, Ken and Nicole is on that as well.
right. Yep. Is Rip
So,
on there? Rip on there?
yeah, and Ripper's on there. Go to Hero. Hero is on there with Ripper.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. I see that.
Oh, play that.
Oh,
What did it say? This one? No.
I'm not logged in. Hold up. I'm on Apple Music. It's here too, right? Or
It's
no?
on YouTube. Yeah, you still doing YouTube.
Hero instrumental.
Yeah, it's remember and the actual song. Yeah.
Initiative. Hero. Everybody. We can do it for each other. INITIATIVE. Initiative. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. The world needs a hero. We do. Don't everybody move at once. Wow. The world needs a hero. Don't everybody move at once. The world needs a hero. If everybody move at once, when the world needs a hero. Then everybody move as one. The world needs a you. The world needs a me, man, not a Superman. The world needs a we, man. Us, all of us, out in the street, man, kicking up dust about what we believe in. You're not about to shoot me without a reason. I feel too strongly in my beliefs in this damn country. Been in war, some 10 years, but some been in war ever since they been here. Not by choice though, sounds horrendous, but everybody rocking at the same time can end this. Not that it's over while I witness living in this. I'm not defenseless, frontline defending, minding who ride by my side about the mission. Together we are forced, the new secret society. Insight broad day, I won't be denied. We is now I hit from all sides. The world needs a hero. Don't everybody move at once. The world needs a hero. Don't everybody move at once. The world needs a hero. If everybody move at once, when the world needs a hero, then everybody move as one. That's all it takes. What's so hard to come together? Everybody don't get me wrong, I forgive you. Come right there, everybody around for each other. We gotta do this together, y'all. I forgive who wrong me, I forgive you. Let's go. Hero. We gotta do this together. No matter where our own hero. If you see that we got an opposition, stop there. Everybody who had the same opposition need to rise together. At that opposition, and that opposition won't have a chance. Hero.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. I see what we're doing.
Everybody need a hero.
Yeah. That's straight up for the soundtrack for the movie. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that was just flat out. That was obviously not meant to go on a rap album. That was definitely straight up geared exactly at the soundtrack. I like
Like
Yeah,
it sounds more theatrical, right? Like I
yeah,
was
man.
feeling
it.
that beat though,
Exactly.
man. For some reason, I felt like I could hear Jeezy on that.
Yeah, with them strings going up.
At the end, that
Yeah,
was some Jeezy type beat.
yeah.
Um, who was that on the track? That's Rip.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I was getting some old school Ti vibes, man.
Hmm.
Ah,
Yeah.
Everybody needs a hero.
I can't remember, but yeah, I know Rip is on there. Kenny Nicole. I think there's a song on there called Traffic. I think what's it called? Traffic? Right? It was called Traffic.
I don't remember. Yeah, I think it is Traffic. Yeah. No, Rip was on Traffic, wasn't he?
No, he was on another song with Traffic. That was with Jay Reed. Though. That was
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir.
This was
Well,
fire, man. I like this.
yep. We got work to do, guys. We got work
I
to do.
think this a whole nother element in terms of like just the music side, and specifically for TMH, the score, soundtrack, that sort of thing, and then doing some other things.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, you good, man.
My mind be.
Hey, I feel you, man. As soon as we jump here, I'm gonna be like,
No,
like, hey, yo.
no. I'm looking at this stuff and I'm listening and I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, my attention span, bro. Be
Nah, you good.
Say less, man. All
That
of
was
us,
funny.
bro. For real.
yeah,
All right.
it's
Well, I
gonna be
think it's
crazy.
probably about that time. Anything from any of you guys before we hop off here?
Nah, man.
uh
30 books. 30
nah,
books.
I think that's
Eight more books are coming for TMH Comics, man. And then hopefully, man, we can get Ty back on here soon. You know what I mean? So that's the main focus as well, too. So we can have this conversation. Hopefully, when he does come back on, we're having a conversation about the next episode of Ulterior. So
right.
we're get that done. Going to get that done.
absolutely
Love to hear that, man.
Yeah.
We're building momentum, man.
Right.
Again.
sure.
Spread the
So
word, tell your people. You know, we
check
here.
it out. I put the link up so you can check out the soundtrack. It's there on Spotify. You said Apple Music too, right?
Yeah, it's everywhere. Everywhere. Every store.
Every platform. Like
Mhm.
and subscribe. Go support. Get the books. $2.99.
And go watch the pilot, man. You get a chance. Go watch Ulterior. It's on YouTube as well. If you want to show them the link or send them the link, Eddie, definitely do that for the pilot. And the pilot also is being looked at right now by Angel Studios. We're just sitting back waiting. Right now, we're just sitting back waiting.
Yeah. All right, I got the pilot episode here. Boom.
We get word from Angel. Fingers crossed still. You know, it might be a breakout show.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
You're right about that. It's
Hold
coming.
up.
It's coming. Sooner.
It's on-
Amen to that.
Definitely coming.
So
So,
all right, so we got the link to the soundtrack. We got the link to the pilot episode. We're gonna get Ty up on here so we can nail down that next episode.
right.
So again, anybody here, make sure you tune in every single week. You don't know what you're gonna get. We may bring on a guest. We may be talking music. We may be talking about business stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So keeping it funky, keeping it valuable, keeping it
Right.
just a lot going up in here.
Absolutely.
Thank you, listeners. Thank you, viewers. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you.
Yes,
Love
sir.
world.
It's the end of our hour. We'll holler at y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
Bing. Peace.
Peace.
Dream ended.